I am ready to assemble my 3D sleigh. I've die cut 2 of my sleighs, and for some fun I embossed them first with a textured impression embossing folder. And then my first step is just going to be to glue one of those sleighs flat inside my card. Now what size card do you need? The sleigh will fit in an A2, which is half a sheet of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. I prefer to cut it the long way so that you have a long card. It just gives the sleigh a little bit more room. I've glued one of my sleighs flat against the back of the card so that the fold in the sleigh lines up with the fold in the card. Now it's time to add that pop-up part that we made. And first thing we want to do is make sure that this guy is folding in nicely. So I'm just going to give it a fold. Work those creases a little bit, and then unfold it. Okay, it's working quite nicely. I've used my zip dry glue to add my little stair-step pop-up right over the top of that back sleigh. And what's important? It's important that that center of your pop-up is right in the fold of the card. And then you also want your taller stair-step to be towards the back of the sleigh where you have more room for it. And then your shorter stair-step will be in the shorter part of the sleigh. And as far as placement goes, just make sure that it's within the confines of the sleigh. That way when you put the other one on top, it will completely cover it. Let's make a quick check here now that my glue has dried and make sure that this is going to fold up nice and flat. Very nice, and it's still going to open up good and flat. Now if you're just making a sleigh and you don't really want to put anything inside your sleigh, you can go ahead then and glue your front sleigh on. But I want to show what that other funny shaped piece was for that we cut from the die and how you would add that. And this is really instrumental if you want to put something suspended in the center of the sleigh. For instance, the Santa set. This guy here has some creases at the end, and when you fold those creases, those little kind of rounded tabs at the end get skinny. And once they're skinny, they will fit through those holes in your sleigh pop-up. And you just have to find the orientation that makes sense so that the little slope of your tiny piece matches the slope of the sleigh. And so I'll just go right through those 2 holes there on the bottom and the top. And then if I unfold those tabs, that will lock that little piece into place. And so that's basically in the center of the sleigh, and that is where you can add anything inside the sleigh that you want to be kind of popping up out in the middle. We are just about done with our pop-up sleigh. The last step is just to add some glue to these 2 panels here and glue our other sleigh over the top. And just make sure that fold in the sleigh is right over the fold of the card. And there it is. Our 3D pop-up sleigh is all ready for decorating. And you'll see it folds flat. And when you open the card, it's going to pop up.